Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series of following Rodrigo Diaz de Vivar, the Crusader King, who unfortunately is now imprisoned by the infidels here in the Holy Land. Unfortunately, we went into battle a second time, and once again, our allies in the Crusade did not come and reinforce us, leaving us to our fate. And unfortunately, another of our sons were killed. Both of our sons slain in the crusade. Both of them died in the Holy Land, and we were captured in that battle. Now, that seems like a big setback, but some people have pointed out that the way that this may have played out, and as you can see, the armies of the Crusaders are converging upon the enemy here in Jerusalem. And as someone said, this may have been because of Rodrigo. As he went into battle there, his bravery inspired the forces of the Christians. His sacrifice, the sacrifice of his son, his capture, that may have inspired them to actually go into battle and to fight against the enemy. How the great hero Rodrigo went into battle and for God, and unfortunately was not backed up by his allies, and so their shame, their guilt, and watching the sacrifice of the House de Vivar may have galvanized them into an attack here. And so we will see if they come out victorious here. We are still in the lead in terms of the I believe the war score, or the contribution to the crusade here. So potentially our daughter may inherit the kingdom of Jerusalem if we are successful here, but we will see if the battle here does go in our favor. It looks like we have the advantage in terms of numbers, and I think the Crusaders are going to carry the day here, so that is excellent news. Smallpox, the red plague, with the first wave of fever and vomiting. I desperately hoped it was nothing worse than sweating sickness, and I did get a little better, rose from my bed, returned to my duties for a week all was well, until I noticed the first red spots. Indeed, the lesions, smallpox. Okay. It's too late for caution. Don't do no more than what is necessary. Let us go with do no more than what is necessary. We're a little brighter. Hakam has presented me with a charred carcass of a cat and prompted me to dig in. Okay, I don't like where this is going. As I ate, he told me how he chased the plump feline around my holding for hours. I suppose, we are in prison, so I don't know how we managed to get who this, how we're our physician. It might not make sense, but in any case, the worst symptoms are alleviated. So there we go. Reduced disease symptoms for 1 year. So we get a huge boost to the resistance to the smallpox there. So we may actually survive this. And look at that. A huge victory for the Crusaders. And that is really going to make a big difference here. We are still in the lead in the war score. So I think that we will end up with a pretty good... Oh, look at this. We are near death. I mean, no surprise. We have smallpox. We're imprisoned. I wasn't expecting us to live much longer here. Not much longer at all. King Rodrigo of Castile has finally found peace at 58 years of age. He died from smallpox. A zealous man, he fought for the glory of God against the heathens in one of the greatest holy wars of recent history. King Rodrigo II ascends to the throne, having mastered many skills. He is sure to be admired by his subjects. So there we go. We're going to pause it here. And F's in the chat for Rodrigo Diaz de Vivar. El Cid has passed away at 58 years of age, died in prison during the crusade, but his sacrifice galvanized the Christian forces into a great victory. And the name of de Vivar will absolutely, certainly go on for a long time from here. So I think we will continue playing as Rodrigo II for a little bit, but I'm very curious if we're going to end up playing in the Kingdom of Jerusalem or if we'll play as King Rodrigo here. That's a good question. We got a few things to take care of here. We need a beneficiary for the crusade. It's too bad we can't become it ourselves. Oh, but we could make our mother or our grandmother would be the only. Ah, we can't even make our sister or our aunt. All right, so our mother's the only choice. So we might actually inherit the kingdom of Jerusalem here. We're still in first. Let's see, score. Let's see, where do we see it in terms of, yeah, like rank us by the score here. You'd think that it would rank it by score, but maybe it's this way. Yeah, there it is. Well, yeah, it's not ranking it very good, but in any case, we are still in the lead, so we could potentially inherit the Kingdom of Jerusalem ourselves as King Rodrigo here. Do we have a mentor? We do not. We need a guardian. I think that because we are, well, you know, we got a stewardship education. I mean, I'm tempted. I know people don't always like to go down the warlike route, but considering that we're probably going to inherit the Kingdom of Jerusalem, doing the warlike route might make a lot of sense for us, actually. So I'm tempted to get Manrique here and switch us over. I know some people probably want me to go with stewardship because I do the war focus a lot. I just think that if we are running the Kingdom of Jerusalem, being trained for war might make a lot of sense. And considering who our grandfather was, I just think that this will play it. We might play a stewardship character or like a diplomacy character later on, but I just think that this will be, it makes the most sense, and it will probably be very advantageous to us as well. So, yeah, I guess we'll let the war continue on. Let's take care of a few things here while we let time run. We need a new chancellor. We'll probably assign this guy. He seems good, but he doesn't like us that much. That's unfortunate. Why does everybody hate us so much? Wants a seat on the council, short reign, not rightful liege, below legitimacy. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Countess Agustio Briaguez. Okay. Oh, she would be a good spy master, but you know, I'm gonna assign Mayor Gutero because he's actually good at his job. And then for our spy master, I would love to get her as it, but I'm gonna have to do somebody who actually likes us. Otherwise, we may die. So, can we send this guy a gift? No, we can't afford that. All right, well, we just have to hope we don't get murdered here. That's that's all we can hope for. And so, yeah, let's see. Let's see how things play out. We can inherit a legend. How do we do that? Let's see. Start owning this legend. Okay. We could complete it. Let's see. We would gain a lot of legitimacy, but I want to rank it up. I want to increase its quality. We need more baronies. Oh, that's a lot, though, to get that. So what happens if we complete it? We gain access to the legendary hunting lodge. We gain access to the legendary statue, extra legitimacy, commission legend artifact decision, and some more legitimacy here. This would get, I do want to increase its quality. That would be nice. Oh, and there's a couple more legends going on here as well. I wonder if we could get up to, you know what? We might be able to get up to 100 baronies once we inherit some stuff here. So we are a little bit over in terms of our counties. We could probably make, can we make this guy happy? Let's see. We give this guy Vizcaya as a vassal. Grant him a vassal, Vizcaya. There we go. He will like that. He'll like it a little bit anyways. We do probably need to give away a county here. Avila. We could grant it to... Probably Manrique. He is our regent and stuff, so... Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Is he still our regent? Even though he's... Yeah, he is. So he's our regent, marshal, and vassal. Totally makes sense that he would probably grant himself some lands. So... To the implacable King Rodrigo of Castile, I would like to marry your mother, the impressive Ippolita di Parma. Could this gain us an alliance with the King of Galicia? Ooh, no. No, not the child killer. No thanks. I don't think we want our mother marrying somebody who's known for killing children. That doesn't seem like something that we would probably want to do. We could try to arrange or like find ourselves a spouse here. Let's look for alliance power. Somebody maybe who's around our age. Let's see, any kingdom titles here. The Duchy of Brittany's not too low of a rank, but it wouldn't be too bad to get a trait if we could. I'm not seeing too many good traits. An Irish marriage doesn't make a lot of sense. Wow, there's not a lot of good character traits here. Yeah, I think we're gonna wait for a little bit just because, yeah, nothing really good in that respect there. Let's take a look here. Titles can be created. The Duchy of Leon, the Duchy of Castile. Not too worried about that just yet. We can ransom somebody, so we will, because we could use the money. Potential alliance negotiations. We should do those, but he won't accept. He won't accept. He won't accept. And he won't accept. So nobody will accept alliances with us. That's not good. And so, oh, okay. I'm not too pleased with the current situation here. We got to get rid of all these. There we go. I know there was probably stuff I needed to look at, but that's a lot of stuff. So there we go. I'm gonna place these. Oh, they're already stationed there. Who do we need? Stationed? Unstationed. You can go into Soria. There we go. All right, I think that's managed well enough. We're not going to raise our armies just yet. We're at 80% though. Are we still the leader? We are still rank number 1. I think we're going to be able to... I think just the sacrifice of all 3 of the de Vivar men during this war has led to House de Vivar being obviously kind of considered in a heroic light during all of this. And so, yeah, I think once we find success here in the battle or in the war, they will probably grant these titles to our grandmother and then to us as well. I'm sure that we will be her heir. I don't see why it wouldn't be so unless it goes to our aunt. But yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see how it plays out. We do need to just get, one more siege done here. And then potentially like another 1 or 2 battles if we can hit their armies. But I think that we are going to certainly find success. The Kingdom of Jerusalem is mostly conquered here. Nobody likes us at all. That is unfortunate, but there's not much we can do about that. We could learn his language. Yeah, you know what? We should learn some more languages. What language does he speak anyways? Norwegian. Is that a good language to learn? No, maybe not. Probably better to learn like Latin or something like that, right? But I'm not worried about it just yet. We'll learn Norwegian. It is our bishop. You know, we could speak a Scandinavian language. Why not? So, siege is going down here, and there we go, 92%. Looks like we might just get involved in one more battle here. Looks like the Crusaders are going in for a fight. Excellent. This is probably going to be the determining battle here. Unless somebody pops out ahead here, it should go to us as the... There we go, 100%. St. George is granted Queen Jimena victory in the Crusade for Jerusalem after defeating Caliph Abu Mansur al-Nizar and his heathen warriors on several occasions. Our warriors forced the enemies of the faith to admit their ignominious defeat. With the occupied lands firmly under the leadership of a pious Catholic ruler, we can rest assured that the divine will of St. George has been enacted. This is a glorious day for the true followers of the cross. St. George is with us. So, our grandmother here, there we go. And look at that. Oh, wow. So we got 480. We got a bunch of piety. We got a bunch of prestige. That is excellent. That is really, really good here. And yeah, our grandmother got the Kingdom of Jerusalem, gains the Crusader King Legend Seed. All titles within the kingdom have been divided among the beneficiaries. So let's take a look at that. So we've got House d'Ivrea here. We've got Brion, English, Czech. We've got some Hungarians here as well. Ivrea is obviously French. And then, of course, our grandmother, the Crusader King. And you know what? I think that this isn't that far off from, well, it's obviously very far off from history, but Queen Ximena, or the historical Ximena, did rule over the Kingdom of Valencia, Rodrigo Diaz de Vivar's Principality of Valencia, after his death. So I think that this is, it kind of actually makes sense a little bit here. And we are her heir, so we should be inheriting the Kingdom of Jerusalem at some point as well. So we will be the King of Castile and Jerusalem, which is actually better than what we were looking at before. So a very interesting turn of events here, and I am not unhappy with how things have turned out. The wonderful tale of the Song of El Cid continues to spread. More and more folk from all strands of society have begun to weave their own perspective into its rich tapestry. It is clearly a noble to know. Of course, it's about the small folk. That was what my grandfather was all about, was it not? I think it was. With the establishment of a proper Catholic queen in Jerusalem, the faith can finally rest easy, knowing St. George is smiling upon us. The fact that the new ruler of Jerusalem belongs to my dynasty is only further proof of divine favor. No, we'll let her play. We'll let her play as the Queen of Jerusalem for now, and then I'm imagining she's kind of more of the Dowager Queen regent, kind of, and just holding the kingdom for us as the heir of El Cid. I kind of feel like that's probably how this all played out to some extent. That would probably make the most sense to me, that they, put her in charge of the realm to hold it for me until I can come of age and rule Jerusalem in my own name. So let's see. Let's just continue to learn the language here. You can usurp the kingdom of Leon. Oh, well, should we do that? Well, we probably should. Oh, 500. That's a lot of money, though. Negotiate alliances. I would like to get some here. Will they accept my... Oh, we will. We can get some alliances now. That's good. We can really use them here. So finally, some people are actually willing to accept some alliances, which is very, very helpful here. I don't want to be completely alone when it comes to defending my realm. There we go. Marvelous news. I mean, considering we're going to inherit the Kingdom of Jerusalem, I'm sure that people will want to curry favor with us. And look at that. Our grandmother passed away not very long after, succumbed to fatal apoplexy. Oh, dear. Well, we are now the king of Jerusalem as well. The Kingdom of Castile and Jerusalem. That's an interesting turn of events. Yeah, very, very interesting turn of events here. I know this might be a little bit of a short episode, but I might end things here because I really want to know what you guys think should happen And I think that this is probably a really good spot for a season 2 break. So we will end it here. Definitely leave your comments down below. What do you guys think we should do? Should we kind of turn our, I mean, I'm guessing people are going to want us to turn our focus on the Holy Land here. But yeah, how do you think we should do that? What do you think we should do with young King Rodrigo the Rodrigo II inheriting the throne of Jerusalem at the young age of 7 years old? Let me know in the comments below. Until the next one, Wanderers, thank you for watching.